Hey, what is up, YouTube? It's Morn here, and I'm here with another great video for you guys today. Today we've got a Wizard 101 test realm video, and it's actually a spoilers video. Test realm is not online, not yet, but this is information that I have acquired through a spoilers group on Discord that I'm part of. Essentially what it is what's about to come, because we all know test realm is going to be released very soon, and I hope we're all happy about that. Honestly, I know I don't sound too excited right now, but I only woke up like 2 hours ago, so it's, my brain's still processing stuff, okay? I am excited. I've got this bumping, thumping feeling deep down inside of me that I cannot get rid of. Anyways, let's get down to the small, large details, because some of it's kind of small, some of it's pretty big, some of it I'm not really sure what it means, but we'll work it out. We'll work it out, guys! And obviously we'll see what it is here shortly, because Test Realm, again, is probably coming very, very soon. So essentially what this says is this update includes the addition of Empyrea Part 1. So it's going to be another Part 1, Part 2 situation like Chrysalis. That also means that there's, we're going to probably see Part 2 next year, which means that we get another year of Wizard 101 on top of whatever they had planned for the rest of the whole Old Cobb storyline thing. Now, whether or not there's going to be a fourth arc, I personally believe believe they will have a fourth arc. I believe there will be a fourth arc. I'm sorry, but I'm not buying the whole schmick about, oh, well, Wizard 101's failing. It's a failing game. It's going to be over in a few years. They're going to shut. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, but I'm just not. There's so much I can do with this game. The game is not failing. It's just the player base is moving to other sections of the game, and you're not seeing as much prevalence of PvP in the game. That PvP is the big reason, for the most part, why people think the game is failing, and they fail to realize that that's not the entirety of the game. Anyways, you've got a level 125 increase that kind of comes with the Empyrea Part 1 and Part 2 situation, obviously, like they did in Chrysalis. You got new Shadow Magic spells, and I think we know what that Shadow Magic spell is. It's probably going to be Shadow Trickster. I forgot the exact name of it, but it's the one that they accidentally released into the game. I thought that was kind of interesting that they did that. I don't know if they did it on purpose. I know there's been some conspiracy theories out there about that, or if they did it on accident. I don't know. I'm not sure how easy it would be to accidentally release content into a game. Personally, I have no experience with that whatsoever, but I guess if anyone could do it, it'd be KI. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, we've also got a Revered Crafting badge here, and I think this is interesting because the Champion Crafting badge, I'm not really sure. They just kind of tossed that one in there. It was just to kind of, I guess, let everyone know about the Arcanum Forge. I'm not exactly sure why the Champion Crafting badge was a thing. Personally, I do wear the Champion Crafting badge instead of the Promethean one because we get the Champion Crafting badge and the Arcanum, and that's after we graduate from Ravenwood, so I consider the Champion Crafting badge, storyline-wise, to be much more, I guess you could say, important than the Promethean Crafter badge, like another level of experience, storyline-wise, at least. We got the Revered Crafting badge here. I'm assuming it's going to be a crafting quest, so I'll probably, once I get that, I'll start wearing that instead. We've got more castle magic spells, and this one I'm not exactly sure what to think about this, because I do enjoy castle magic. I don't use it a lot, but I do use it in my Sultan's Palace, which is kind of my show-off castle. I've got a bunch of my rare items in there, some of the things that, you spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours farming and fishing and all of these things. I've got them all just kind of compiled into a castle. I've got castle magic. I've got my magic tree house, the little thing with the eggs in it that you can get. I've got all of those types of items in there. I got my little portable PvP arena from the Shinobi bundle. Obviously, I've got the genie. I keep all of those things in there. I've got my PvP arena, or my PvP sigils that you can train with arena tickets, or that you can buy with arena tickets. I keep all of my important, rare, and just kind of collectible things in there. And then if there's any rare items or collectible items that I had to move to another castle simply because either A, they wouldn't fit in my Sultan's Palace, or they just didn't, it didn't look good anywhere. And I moved it to somewhere where it would, like my botanical gardens has a bunch of rare plants, and then I've got all of the veggies from the Halloween veggie quests. I got the little housing guests for those with the monstrology stuff. Um, so I do kind of mix things up, but for the most part, my Sultan's Palace is where I keep all of my important stuff. So all of my castle magic is there. It's in my Sultan's Palace. I don't put it in any of my other castles. I don't enjoy castle magic as much as I do the rest of the things in the game. I don't. And if you do, this is an awesome update for you. I hope you are happy, because honestly, we need more content. We do. Again, I don't think Wizard 101 is a failing game, but we need more content that makes people happy, that makes people enjoy the game. Alright, because where the arena, where PvP is failing, I feel like all of this stuff can kind of step in and maybe ease the blow a bit. Alright, so if you are enjoying Castle Magic, that is awesome, because that means that something is working. Alright, we also get a bank size increase, and this is awesome! I love this! It's about time we get a bank size increase, because they increased the backpack, obviously, from 120 to 150, but if you don't have membership, it stays at 80 like it's always been. I'm not sure what they're gonna, increase the bank size to, probably 150, but I'm hoping it's gonna be a little bit more, because currently my bank is overflowing on basically all of my wizards. So that is a situation that I would like to see fixed. I'm hoping the shared bank size increases too, because I moved a lot of things around between my wizards, and then some things I keep in my shared bank, just kind of because they're things that all of my wizards could use. So like I keep a lot of my pet snacks and a lot of my reagents in there, and then I keep certain pieces of gear, certain pets, certain housing items even that could be beneficial to all of my wizards. I keep those in there whenever possible. We also got a new daily assignment quest. So this comes into play with the whole the dude standing, the Gravium Order situation. The dude standing in the Ravenwood, I forgot his name, Dr. Stats or something like that. That comes into play there. I haven't finished all of the daily assignment quests yet. I'm pretty sure I'm getting pretty close, but apparently, I mean, from the looks of it, they're just going to be releasing a one quest for every update. I'm not sure that that's the best way to go, especially with, when you consider that the Gravulum, the whole Gravulum situation, it can be big. They can turn that into something that, I don't know, it could be a lot bigger than something you just throw in once every update. Throw a quest here, throw a quest there. I feel like what they're doing with this quest, like the reason that they're throwing it in once every update, I feel like it's, again, just like what they're doing with Empyrea Part 1 to kind of buy time. They're buying time to come up with more ideas for future worlds. I think that is what that is. I mean, that's what a lot of this stuff is, obviously. The whole point of, the smaller things is to keep you busy once you finish the larger things, and it gives them time while you're being entertained to go and create more stuff. That being said, hey, we got a new daily assignment quest. I can't complain. But I think it would be better if they released 2 or 3 instead of just 1 at least. I mean, I feel like it's too slow. That's my point. I feel like it's going way too slow if you just do it once every update, because I don't know. And I don't know if it's every update or every update that includes the release of a world. I'm not sure how that works or what they're planning on doing with that. But personally, I don't like the way they are doing it. I understand why they could be doing it, but I don't like that they are. Alright, there's other ways that they could, buy time. Treasure card sorting. So this is an interesting one. I know that a lot of people have been wanting to have the ability to sort their treasure cards and, trying to organize things in the way that they want them to be organized. So, if you have, instead of everything being lined up by school, and I think it's alphabetical too, I'm not sure how that works, but you can organize your treasure cards in the way that you want them to be organized in your spellbook. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I'm not even sure if that's what that's going to do, but by the sound of it, it is. You can go into your treasure card area in your spell book, and you can move the treasure cards around so that the more important ones are more easily accessible to you whenever you really need them. So if you run into a battle, you know, or you're about to get caught, you can press that spell book button, go straight to your treasure cards, and maybe toss 2 or 3 tower shields in the 3 seconds it takes for the battle to start. I know sometimes I am able to get a couple of extra spells into my deck that I might need before I'm officially pulled into the battle. There's always a little bit of time if you're quick enough with it. Realm locking, I'm not sure what that is. I know that sometimes whenever you move from area to area in the game, so if I go from Jade Palace and then maybe I go to maybe a better example is Old Town to Cyclops Lane. I could be in Realm Pixie in Old Town, and all of a sudden I go to Cyclops Lane, and now I'm in Realm Satyr. Like, what happened there, I'm not sure if realm locking would mean that you can prevent that from happening somehow, because I know that part of the reason they do that is, areas get busier and busier and busier, and, I mean, eventually there's too many people there, so I guess I'm not sure how it works exactly, if you're like randomly selected, or it's like, if you've been there for a really long time, you get moved out first so more people can go to that realm. I don't know how that works, but whatever. And then it says and more. So we might have some fishing, maybe. I feel like if there is going to be fishing, it would be included in that long text there, and it wouldn't be just kind of a side note. Most likely what the and more is the smaller kind of maintenance updates that they do sometimes. It's probably that. Character chat dialogue, fixes and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys had a nice day. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I have a good day, sometimes I have a bad day, but you guys had a nice day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and oh god, I need some sleep. Oh, can't believe I'm saying that at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but I do. I need some sleep. My brain is not ticking very well. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and definitely be sure to subscribe. Definitely be sure to do that, because that is the most important thing you can do to support a channel that you enjoy. Alright guys, peace out, have a nice day, evening, night, whatever it is, and whatever part of the world you happen to be in at this very moment in time. Whether you be in Alaska or Japan. Peace out.